get my... This isn't the craft corner. How did I get here? At least I'll be clean. Oh my god. It's my laptop. Oh god. I got it. I'll email someone and I'll get my way out of here. Oh, there's no internet connection! Wait. Everything's been wiped off my laptop except for this one video that says watch me. I guess I gotta watch it. Guys, let's see what this video is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello, Robby. You don't know me, but I know you. You may be wondering where you are. I've chained your leg to the faucet and rigged the toilet to overflow.
What?
In 1 hour, the toilet water will rise and the entire bathroom will flood. You will drown in the toilet water. Spend your days crafting. Let's see if you can craft your way out of this one. Good luck, Robby.
There has to be some kind of way for me to get out. Okay, let's see. We got this pole. Oh, wait. It's a map! Guys, there's a map on here. Oh my god. Oh, it's a clue. And map has to do with that. Oh god. License plates. These are from around the world. That's not even working! I'm just so stuck to the pole. Oh no. It's a saw! Oh my god. I know how I'm gonna get my way out of this one. It's gonna be a little bit rough, but I think I can manage to do it. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, hey guys! You're probably wondering how the heck I made it out of there alive. Well, I tried cutting the handcuffs with the saw I found, but it didn't cut through them. So I decided to just lop off my entire arm instead. But then I reached inside my pocket and I found the key. But at least I have these cool handcuffs now. Anyway, guys, let's try some fun Halloween crafts.
Scary makeup, fake blood, and lots of fun. It's Craft-O-Ween.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Robby. This is my craft corner. Oh wait, that's the one for the vacuum. Let's go ahead and try that again really quick. This is my craft corner. And recently, I was scrolling through YouTube, like I do, and I found this really cool video where this guy repaints cheap Halloween masks. And I thought this concept was really cool. So I decided to try it out myself. Let's go to Spirit Halloween. Ooh, I really like this one. Okay, now that we have our Halloween masks, it's time to paint them. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to be working with a new tool today. I'm learning a new craft. So I actually got this airbrush today, and I've never airbrushed anything in my life, but I've always thought it looked really fun. Anyone who's an experienced airbrusher, feel free to yell at me down in the comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I love to learn. It's kind of loud, so I already apologize for how loud it is. I'm also going to be wearing a mask, so it's going to just sound really muffled the entire time. This way I don't inhale the paint, but it's going to be really loud and I really apologize. So the first mask that I'm going to paint is probably going to be the easiest one. I'm doing Jason from Friday the 13th. We're starting off simple and then we're going to go a little bit more complicated. So it looks like the first thing he did actually was add a solid layer of white primer to the whole thing. I kind of want to sand this down a little bit, that way the paint will actually stick. Let's go ahead and dust this off a little bit. Okay, that's nice and scuffed up. Now it's time to paint it. Okay guys, the Jason mask is all primed and ready to go. It looks exactly how it started basically. No real difference yet, but we're about to change that. Like I said, I've never used this medium of craft before, but I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I spent $400 at Michael's today so that I could do this. I bought all the different kinds of paints. I'm so excited. I'm ready to go. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna be wearing a mask, so I apologize if it sounds like I'm really muffled. And also you're gonna hear this annoying thing in the background. So basically, from what I understand, is you take the paint that you want, then you put it into this little bowl thing right here, put the cap on. I have to get my gloves on. I don't want my hands to get covered in paint. Okay guys, here we go. So the first step to using this airbrush is I have to make his mask look really dirty. Oh shoot, I forgot I had pink in here. Oh, that's a little better. I put like a brownish. There's still so much pink, that's so funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cover the mask in like this brownish tint. Okay, so now that I'm all done with that, it looks like they went in with a paintbrush. They just started doing this. Oh no, I think I messed up. I don't think I'm doing it right. And all the bristles are coming off. I'm gonna try it this time with this brush. Oh my gosh. This was the brush I was supposed to use. I now see the error of my ways. I mean, it still looks kind of cool, but I'm gonna have to touch it up. So now I'm gonna go in with some brown acrylic paint, and I'm actually just going to brush it on this time. Fun fact, guys, I got this paint when I was in high school. I got this from my art class, I'm pretty sure, and that would have probably been close to like 10 years ago now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this paint is like 10 years old. And it looks pretty good still, not gonna lie. Oh, wow, yes. I like how that's almost just like mud in the eye holes. That's looking pretty sick already. I'm liking this, actually. And then we're gonna break out the old airbrush again. But this time, we're using black. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a piece of paper. That way I don't get my desk all painted on. I mean, it's already pretty painted on, but I don't want it more painted. Just a little bit of black on the outside to kind of like give it a little bit of shadow. Yeah, and I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. And then it looks like I'm supposed to scrape out some of the spots so that it looks like, you know, this is all the mud and it's being like scraped off. So I need to go in with an X-Acto knife, just kind of like scrape it off. Yeah, like someone just scratched at him and this is what like protected his face. Go in and replace some of that black. Yeah, looking pretty creepy. Then we have to go in with some masking tape. I feel like I should do this after he dries actually. So I'm gonna let this dry for a second and then I'm gonna mask it off so that I can put the red part. Now that the paint dried, we're gonna go ahead and mask it off a little bit. I don't know where the exact marks go. I guess it's like right here on his eyebrow, like right below it. Let me do another one. Yeah, that looks about right. And then there was the red kind of like spots underneath his face right here. Okay, we got all that masked off. And then they got a little bit of liquid latex and they kind of like painted just a little spot. From what I understand, this will make it so that the red won't go on these parts. I could probably also get the same effect by scratching it out. So if you don't have liquid latex, I wouldn't worry about it. Let the latex dry for a sec.
2 very boring minutes later.
Now that the latex is dry, I'm gonna go in and paint it again with the airbrush. And I'm gonna use this beautiful red. I don't want to say a blood red, but it looks very good. It looks very vibrant. That's what I look for in a red. While the paint is still a little bit wet, I'm gonna peel the masking tape off. It's a little bit derp. I could have probably, I don't know, I think I can put a little bit more red in there. And also, this part right here is a little bit low, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna make these just maybe a little bit bigger. Let's see if that did the trick this time. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm digging this. This eye is a little bit high, but you know what? This still looks sick. I like it. Maybe just go in and kind of like, you know, just scrape it off. Yeah, and I think we are about done. This looks awesome. Let's try it on. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with how this turned out. Like, it actually kind of looks like Jason's hockey mask. Yeah? What do you guys think? I like it. Good job, me. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, guys, going on to a little bit more complicated one. We're gonna do the Joker. Well, I guess it's not technically the Joker. It says Happy Clown. Copyright infringement much? The Jason one was actually just a hockey mask. Anyway, so we're gonna be painting this to look like the Joker. I kind of wish I could cut the nose off, but I don't think that's gonna be possible without having a giant gash in it. I guess I'm gonna have to keep that. The first thing I'm gonna do, because they did it in the video, is paint the face completely white. We're starting completely over from scratch. And to paint it white, I'm actually using this premium chalky paint. Yeah. Now it's completely white. Well, I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll get to painting it.
2 very boring minutes later.
So now we have to bring this clown back to life. So I'm gonna use this sand colored paint for kind of his skin tone, and I'm just gonna go all over and spray his face down. Not looking bad. That actually kind of looks like real skin tone a little bit too. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and then we're gonna work on his teeth. It looks like I'm gonna be your dentist today, sir.
20 minutes later.
Before we do that, I actually added just a little bit of red in the sand colored paint. He was looking a little bit pale there, so I just kind of wanted to give him a little bit color on his cheeks before I started painting all the white on. So now we're gonna be working on this guy's teeth. They used silly putty. They just put it right over his lips. That way, when they go to spray it, it won't get on the lips. It'll just get on the teeth. And that's the goal that we're going for. I wouldn't have even done this if I didn't watch the video. Glad I came upon this video. Thank you so much, YouTube algorithm. Serving me up some good old tasty vids. Using my X-Acto knife to kind of really push it into the crevices so that I just get his teeth. And then it looks like they used a very yellowy white for the teeth, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of white and a little bit of this bright yellow. I don't know if this is the proper way to do this or not. I'm mixing it right inside of this little bowl that it comes with. Oh gosh. Oh, I got it on my mask. That is not what I wanted to do. Maybe the tiniest bit of red, just to sort of give it the littlest tinge of like brown in his teeth. That's not the color I was going for. Can I fix this? Here we go. Let's try this. I think I failed on the mission a little bit. Maybe I should just go for yellow. Oh gosh. I forgot to put the cap back on. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Scary Clown Man. Maybe this time. I'll start off with white, and then I'll add the yellow afterwards. This kind of has that like Thousand Island color. I think this is more of what we're going for instead of that bright yellow. Now we're going to carefully remove the silly putty. That turned out pretty decent actually. Got a little bit of mustard there on your chin there, buddy. And then it looks like they just kind of went in with the acrylic paint and just started like brushing it onto his teeth. Oh, I think I messed up. Oh! Let me go in with just a little bit of black. Outlined the outside of his teeth. And then just kind of use your finger to mess up the teeth like that. I guess this is just how he blends it. Yeah, teeth look okay. I'm not super proud of them. Now we're going to go on to the face paint. I'm gonna go in with our chalk paint, just sort of brush it on. Okay, so now we're gonna put some more putty inside of his teeth. Yeah, that looks about good. Now to give him his smile. You wanna know how he got these scars? Well, now to give him his smile. Wanna know how he got these scars? Now I'm gonna try and remove the silly putty. I hope I don't mess up what I just did. Oh! That looks pretty sick. Just a little touch up. Now I'm gonna fill in the shading on his eyes. One of the last things I have to paint on this is the hair. I kind of want to start his hair off with like a brown. Then I'll try and kind of paint the green on top of it. Then I'm going to try to do sort of like a gradient with the green. And then I kind of want to go in and add some highlights to this to really make the hair sort of like pop out in some places. The final touch. Can't be a clown without your bright red nose, am I right? Wow. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with how this one turned out too. It looks like a legitly painted Halloween mask. The skin looks very realistic. I chose a really good color for that. And the teeth. Oh, look at those teeth. Anyway, let's try it on. This is pretty scary looking. Turned out pretty good. So this is what mine look like, and this is what theirs look like. I definitely like the Heath Ledger Joker better than this Joker. Anyway, let's go on to the last one. Okay, guys, this is going to be the most difficult one to paint. And the reason I say that is because it has all these little glowy things. I mean, they barely really glow, but they have all these line things. It hooks up to a battery, and then it glows in the dark, and I have to somehow not paint over these. That's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna mask it off first, and hopefully that'll be good enough. Yeah, I don't know how effective this is even gonna be. They used like a clay to kind of help things not get painted on. So I might do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this blue clay that I have. Yeah, just wrap it around. I don't know. I'm not getting a good feeling from this. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and mask it down the middle and make it so that it's like a half pink, half blue bunny, because you know, that's my aesthetic. I'll start off with the pink side first, and then I'll go over to the blue. Time to take off the tape, and hopefully this line is straight. I mean, it got a little messed up right there, but besides that, pretty good.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and mask off this side. I'm gonna do a little bit better of a job this time. That way we don't have this problem again. It also feels like it's slightly off. It's kind of cool though, but do I want it exactly in the middle? I probably should. Actually, I'm gonna do it right here, and then I'll fill in the rest of the pink with a brush, or I'll do it afterwards when I have to go touch it up. And now we paint the other side blue. Okay, hopefully this turned out nice and clean. You know what? I'm not mad at the white stripe going down it. It kind of looks cool. I might paint it to be black though, and then, I don't know. Actually, not upset with this. I think I'm gonna give it some contrasting eyeshadow, so maybe some blue on this side, pink on this side. It'll look pretty cool, so I wish I didn't clean out my airbrush already. Dude, I'm so tired. Like, I've been up since 9 a.m. It's almost midnight.
12 o'clock midnight.
While I have the blue in my airbrush, I might as well also do the ears. I'm gonna use the silly putty method that they used earlier. Really clever. I wouldn't have thought of that. They really know what they're doing here. Who knew that silly putty would be such a good airbrush tool? Now we're gonna fill this in with blue. Okay, now I'm hoping that this line is clean. Oh, that's pretty clean, you know? It's good enough. Now we gotta work on his teeth. I don't know anyone who has pink and blue teeth, so I'm just gonna use the old silly putty method and just, you know, put it right around there. Get it on everything but his teeth. I'm gonna use this paintbrush to kind of push the silly putty down. But yeah, that should just about do it. Okay guys, now for the final touch on this. I'm gonna put a little bit of black on the inside of his eye just to kind of like help shade it a little bit. And that ought to do it. Wow, this turned out really awesome. Okay, now it's time for us to try it on. So this was the only one out of the masks that is kind of like original. Like, he didn't repaint one of these. I repainted this myself to kind of look like, I don't know, kind of like fit my aesthetic with the pink and blue. It looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Originally, the white line was an accident, but it looks legit. Like, because rabbits usually have like the white line going down. It also kind of looks like Mr. Beast a little bit. Oh, maybe from this side better. Yeah, that looks like him. There we go. This is his other channel. What is it? Mr. Beast Gaming? I forget. But yeah, wow. Pretty cool. Wow, fantastic job. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Each one of these took me around like an hour or two to paint, and I didn't spend like a crazy amount of time on them. And this was my first experience using an airbrush, so that was interesting. Anyway, lots of fun, highly recommend it. If you guys decide to try it, tag me in it somewhere. Instagram, I don't know. At Robby Epic Sauce on everything. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. It looks something like this, and you can find it right down there. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications. If you guys like this video, you guys want to watch me try some more spooky Halloween crafts and pranks, I have a whole playlist taking me doing them right here. Also, feel free to click the mystery card. Okay guys, love you so much. I'll see you guys again real soon. Peace, love, and Wi-Fi. Okay, bye.